Good morning. This video is for Kenneth. Kenneth, this is the 27 DBS Gray Wolf RV that you had inquired about on the internet. So I thought I'd just send you a video, give you a rundown real quick. Alright, starting with the tongue. The unit has an electric tongue jack on it, and that tongue jack has a light right here, so it makes it easy hooking up at night. Also, had the battery be dead or the electric motor quit or something, you take this cap off and you have a manual, so you won't get stuck out there. There's two 20-pound propane tanks right there behind it, and just behind that is where the batteries are installed. The unit does feature a rocker panel, so it protects the RV when you're towing it. Moving over to this side of the RV, I'm going to open up the storage and show that it has a great deal of storage in the unit. Tremendous amount. The next little connection here is for a solar charger. So in other words, if you had a 100 amp solar panel with an inverter on it, for example, you would just plug it in there, and when you're dry camping, it would keep your battery charged. Unit also features an outdoor light, large canopy, and this unit does have two slide outs. We'll get to those in a minute. One of the features of this unit is real sturdy, very heavy duty steps, which is a big deal when you're getting in and out of these RVs. You want steady, strong steps. The unit also features outdoor marine grade speakers, weatherproof, and a mount for the television. Right there is your electrical connection and your cable connection for the television had you want to watch television outside. That vent is for the heater inside. Moving right along, we have tandem axle. Let's go to the back. Okay, on the back it has a fold down rack rated at 300 pounds, a good place to put your ice chest, bicycles, that sort of thing. Come around to the other side. This is where your 30 amp service, where you hook up to it. And one of the things that this unit has that's a real cool feature is that it has an external second entry to get to the restroom and the shower and the sink. And that keeps everyone from going through the house and to get to the restroom. It has its own set of steps. That is where your sewer outlet connection and wastewater holding tank discharge is. One of the features that this unit has is when you discharge your black tank, used to you'd have to go in to the toilet and flush it a few times and brush it to get it clean. No more. All you have to do now is hook a water hose right there and it'll back flush that black water tank. So moving up to the front, we have this is where your freshwater connection, city water connection is. It does have a hot and cold shower. It's a wand with hot and cold running water to rinse off before you go inside the unit. This is a 6-gallon propane hot water heater. The average shower people use about 3 gallons to take a shower. In the event that you did run it dry, of course it automatically fills back up, and propane and only 6 gallons of water, that'll heat up real quick, no problem with that. So with that being said, now we're going to move inside the unit. And one thing I forgot to mention, this is the exhaust for the stove, for the fan over the top of the stove, so it exhausts everything outside instead of recirculating it into the unit. I'll just step in here and pan for a moment, give you some idea what the unit is like. Okay, and we can start with the master bedroom. This is a queen size bed. It's got storage above it. It's got LED lights that you just touched to turn on and off. Each side of the bed features USB port and electrical connection for your cell phones. coming in and out of the unit, or the bedroom rather. It does have sliding wooden doors as opposed to curtains. This is the entertainment center. Television mounts right there. There's the connections for your television. Comes with a Furrion AM/FM DVD player, additional storage, and electronic fireplace that puts out 4,200 BTU. So once the unit's warm, it can keep maintain the heat in here easily. Also, we have a sink that has a stainless steel faucet, stainless steel sink. If you notice close attention to detail, the countertop, the sink is sunken down below the countertop, so that instead of having a lip here, this one would be much easier to keep clean. Storage above the unit is 1,000-watt microwave with a popcorn button on it, and there's the hood vent that I was talking about with a light. This is a 3-burner stove, and the front burner is like residential quality of 10,000 BTU. The 2 back ones are 7,500. That's designed so that you can use the pots and pans you have, as opposed to having to go out and buy all new RV pots and pans. The stove also features an oven. To the side here, to the right hand side, is your refrigerator. It is electric and propane. Once you're hooked up with the electric and get the refrigerator nice and cold, had you leave, say for instance, the state park or whatever, when you unplug, it switches to propane and keeps the food from spoiling until you get to wherever you go and rehook up to electricity. Or if you're dry docking, you can let it run on propane. There's another storage right there. Moving to the back part of the RV, we have a bunk bed that actually folds up if you wanted to use that couch as a couch. It too pulls out and makes into like a queen size bed. Have a seating area back here with some storage underneath it, storage above it. So to section this off for privacy, it does have a curtain. Okay, and looking here, we're going right to the bathroom. Okay, so here's your sink, medicine cabinet, bathtub, shower, and the toilet, and the access door to the outside, so people are not coming in and out of the unit. The unit also includes fire alarms and CO2 detectors. This unit has air conditioning that is ducted. Okay, so it's much quieter than a regular single unit just blows out itself. So it distributes the air throughout the unit, much like central air would do. And then at last, moving right over here by the door, is a place to monitor your gray, black, fresh waters and how much battery you still have. Another USB port and power outlet right there. Above it is where your slide out controls are, on and off for your lights, extend awning extension, slide out, another slide out button, and some more light switches. Well, that's pretty much it in a quick rundown. We do have a skylight above it here, keeps things bright inside. This is Jim Gibbons with Cliff Jones RV in Sealy, Texas, and a video for Kenneth. All right, I'll email it to you and hope to see you or hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye.